What's up, guys? NepentheZ here, and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory. As promised, Team of the Year, Project Team of the Year is underway. Let it be known that the 28th of December at 6:20 is when we officially started doing it. Before we get into that, we've got a party bag SBC. It's an 84 rated squad. Everyone is untradeable in this squad to a man. A lot of these from the player pick packs that we picked up. So there you go. Very, very nice. Even NepentheZ there is untradeable as well. Obviously, our first Foot Freeze party bag wasn't the best. It was Tyson. And he's got good potential to get upgraded a fair bit, but not really my bag. We've got 100 items on the trade pile. I've got 138 items in the watch list. And in the store, we have already got 60K's worth of packs. I won a draft, Premium Gold Players Pack and Mega Pack. I think I spoke about it in yesterday's video, but the aim is to play as many drafts as I can between now and Team of the Year. Every 7.5K pack, 5K pack, or Silver pack will be opened, sold to help replenishing coins. Every single 15K pack or better will be saved. I would like to hope that we have around 50 packs, at least 1 million coins worth of packs. But to start off today's episode, guys, it is Foot Freeze Party Bag. Come on, give me a walkout this time. It is a walkout. What is that? I don't even know what card that is. England. Raheem Sterling? Ooh, I don't know. I don't really care, you know? I think he's worth more than the SBC. Yeah, he is. I mean, it's a dub for price, you know? 160K for Raheem Sterling. 4-star skill moves, brilliant pace, brilliant dribbling. Physicals are a bit there. Passing's quite decent. Shooting's not bad. Finishing's good. Positioning's good. I just can't get him in my team, like, ever, really. I just don't know when I would ever use this Raheem Sterling. So it's a dub for price, for value. It's an L for usability. But that's where we're at, guys. And I will be right back. All right, guys, welcome back to The Road to Glory. We're going to start with, I've actually picked up some comments from yesterday's video. We've got a few sales here, nothing major. And in general, common golds are actually at an all-time low. Well, not an all-time low, but they're not as high as they once were. And, you know, I thought the player pick packs would keep them quite high. But I think I've got 2 comments. Is it 2? No, it's not. One comment. City Forever says, I'm not going to lie, these 80-plus player picks is kind of good. And they kind of are. And when we talk about the SBC, the packet, the party bag SBC, it's coming in right now at about 75,000 coins, and 84s are through the roof because of this. And the reason why it's 75,000 coins anyway is because people are actually using an 89. So this guy here, he's got 89 Neuer and then 83s around it. So 84s and 85s have gone through the roof because of this party bag SBC, and it's terrible value, right? But for 75,000 coins or so, because of the current price of common golds and rare golds, of course, you can actually get about 15 to maybe 18 player pick packs. Now, of course, in a player pick pack, you don't have the Kylian Mbappe, the Harry Kane, you know, a lot of the special cards and such. You don't have them. But what you do have is, well, these are going to expire in 3 hours anyway, but what you do have is the opportunity to get high level gold cards and the current what are they? You know, the other cards, those ones and these ones and that and this. What have I got here? We've got some Dutch players there. We'll pop him in. We've got a centre back, which is nice. Kind of need like some left. I need one more rare. I'm literally just gonna do one for the sake of argument here. Hugo Rodallega. There we go. We should be able to get enough chemistry out of that. But yeah, ultimately, guys, it's not a bad situation to think, instead of doing the party bag stuff, it would have been better to do. We're never gonna get this chemistry, are we? It would have been better to do loads of player pick packs, right? I just think that potential is certainly there. Let's pop him in. No, let's pop him in there. There we go. So yeah, well, you know, obviously one player pick pack is not going to do much, but the average price per player pick pack is so low. I mean, we get an 83 Carlos Vela as our player. It's not bad, to be fair. I mean, he's cheap. He's obviously the packs more expensive, but the 80 plus player pick packs are pretty good. Now they're going to be gone in 3 hours, which sucks. I don't know what EA are going to have planned anyway. Obviously, the Icon SBCs are there. How long are they there for? 45 more days. The League SBCs EA just haven't even touched, right? It's just a weird one. But yeah, we're in a spot where the 80 plus player pick packs, I genuinely think you'd be better off building those instead of the party bag SBC, unless you're the person that got like that Mbappe out of the party bag SBC, right? And then Jacob says, Nep, how did you buy the shadow for Acuna whilst being unassigned? I can't figure out how to do it with consumables. Only players help. So you have to go onto the web app and buy it from there, and you can't bid on it. You have to buy now. So when you use the unassigned glitch or whatever that we've been using for us to have 138 players on unassigned, you can't bid on or buy anything on console, which in general isn't too much of a problem, but because you can buy it from web app, but it's a bit of an inconvenience. So basically all you have to do, guys, just back out of Ultimate Team, log onto your web app or your companion app, go and buy it from there, and then send it to your club and happy days. So yeah, that's where we're at with that. And then we got a comment from Lennox. It says, hi Nep, should I do one of the Icon SBCs or save my coins for Team of the Year? Love the content, keep it coming. I want to say now is a terrible time to buy anything. The pre-Team of the Year market crash is in full swing. Now, we bought Neymar for just under 1 million. We sold him for 800,000. He actually went back up to about 840,000. Look, we bought him literally here. We sold him like here. Then he went back up, almost back up to 900,000 coins. That's crazy. Since then, December 17th, just 12 days ago, he was 900k. Now he's already down to 700k, and will only continue to go lower as people start selling, preparing for Team of the Year. So the fact that, to answer your question, like, I would save your coins personally. I'd invest in smart things, but it's hard to invest a lot because, for example, players like, you know, the 84s and the 85s, Koke is basically extinct at 17k. Now, if you invested in him when he was down at 12k, you made bank. Obviously, right now, like 83s, 84s, 85s are really, really high. Everything else is constantly crashing, and all high-level players and such are constantly crashing. Now, we bought Ronaldo for what, what did we buy Ronaldo for? 1.28, and he is now 1.85. So we've lost 200,000 coins on Cristiano Ronaldo. And I'll tell you something, I don't care. Even though it's only 28 games, so, you know, we're losing on average about 7,000 coins per game so far. He's just brilliant. I've thoroughly enjoyed playing with him. I don't care all that much at all that we've lost coins on him, but his price is down. Mbappe is another player whose price is just absolutely falling through the floor. 900,000 on PlayStation. Now, do you know how easy it is to get 900,000 coins? And again, he was 1.4 million at the start of the month. So he's gone down like 50%, or like maybe like 30%, 35% in just a couple of weeks. And it's only going to continue crashing for Team of the Year. So in terms of doing one of the Icon SBCs or save your coins for Team of the Year, here's what I'd say. First of all, EA have priced these Icon SBCs at the market price, right? So Fernando Torres is 875k if you completed him today, and then you would have an untradeable Torres that you could never get back. Fernando Torres himself is 920k. Now, what you got to remember is that this, as with all cards, this price, as you can see, it's just going to keep going down. You'll have small boosts, but it's just on a downward trend, which means in another, say, 3 weeks or 4 weeks, this Fernando Torres will be 800k, and then 700k, and then 600k, and yeah, okay, you got to play for the now. I completely understand that, but I think spending 900k on this Torres is a waste, because there will be some Team of the Year cards that will be really, really affordable. If we look at Harry Kane's Team of the Year from what was it, FIFA 18? Now, obviously, this is FIFA 18. It's a wildly different game, right? A wildly different game. But this Harry Kane came out, and within a week or two was down at like 1.5s. And forget this stuff here, but just this area here in February where people are still very actively playing the game, this Harry Kane was insane. Like, literally insane for 1.3, 1.4 million. And there were other Team of the Year cards. I can't remember who it was. Let's just go and get the last year's Team of the Year. Last year's Team of the Year, we had... Who was it? I think it was one of the midfielders, was just crazy cheap. De Jong, anyway, he was good, and I think he came out cheap, right? Well, it didn't come out cheap. It came out 1.7 million, which is respectable. Went up to 2 million, and then obviously the whatever crash that was just caused him to plummet. But maybe even the fullbacks. The De Bruyne, I think De Bruyne was like 3 million when he first came out. Yeah, 3 million coins or so there. It wasn't this. This isn't the Team of the Year that I want to look at. It was the year before's Team of the Year that I want to look at. It was this Team of the Year that I want to look at. There was a player in this Team of the Year that came out. Was it Modric? No, Modric was 99. Maybe it wasn't this one. Maybe it was that FIFA 18 Team of the Year. Because there was a Team of the Year where players came out and they were just like straight away like under 1 million coins or like 1.5 million coins. Maybe it was a FIFA 18 Team of the Year. I know obviously 5 million for Ronaldo off the bat is actually quite cheap. Kane was fairly cheap. Was it this Modric that came out really cheap? I had him in our road to glory. Yeah, so this Modric was 1.1 million off the bat, right? And obviously this is a brilliant card. Like you can't argue it at all. It's a brilliant card. So I think first of all, this Team of the Year is going to be a strange one, right? Because who knows who's going to be in it? It's open for a lot of people. I also think there's a lot of high-end meta cards already in the game that are going to make it so that Team of the Year Team of the Year always was cards that were so far above and beyond anything in the game that you had to have them, and that's why they were always so expensive. I think this year there are so many cards already in this game. I'm not going to say they're Team of the Year level, but they are good. Like very, very good cards. You know, if we look at I wish you could, instead of sorting by cards, I wish you could sort by like oh, there you go, you can non-icons. So in terms of like cards that might be akin to Team of the Years, what have we got? I mean, this Mane foot freeze, like, again, I'm not going to say this is a Team of the Year level card, but I promise you it's not far off. And he's 2 million coins anyway, which is generally unheard of at this stage in the game. And he's fairly held his value, not crazily. But if we gave him, say, a Hawk, right? If this was a Team of the Year card, right? What stats would genuinely be better? Instead of these dribbling at 89 balance and 87 composure, they'd probably be up at 99 and 97. So you'd get a little bit more there. You might get a bit more strength and aggression and a lot more passing. But other than that, this card's basically what a Team of the Year card would be, right? And so, because there's so many cards out there already that are at that level of, they're just 1 or 2 points away from being, again, I'm not saying they're as good as Team of the Years, right? I'm just saying they're good. You know, there are good cards. This Harry Kane worth 1.2 million. And so what I don't think Team of the Year is going to come here and be that much of a needle mover in terms of people's teams. Yes, they will be the best cards. They'll be the 99 rated, the 98 rated and stuff. But I personally think that the gap between Team of the Years and the next level this year is going to be the smallest it's ever been in FIFA, because EA are giving us promo after promo after promo. You know, when we look at like cards like this Verratti, now listen, this Verratti is nowhere near Team of the Year level, but he's brilliant in game, right? So to answer the question, as we've gone on a fair bit, hi Nep, should I do one of the icon SBCs or save my coin for Team of the Year? I would save your coins for Team of the Year 100%. The market is on a massive downwards trend right now. SBC fodder is at an all-time high right now. It's just a really bad time, in my opinion, right now to be putting coins into anything. I think just making sure you're as liquid as possible is perfect. And then Julian says, Nep, I've been waiting for years to see you play with a Bundesliga team. You should try to make one. Well, interestingly enough, it was FIFA 15 when I had a Bundes team. It is a fair while ago. But in FIFA 15, my team was Robben, Ribéry. Who were my strikers at the time? I can't remember. But I had a full Bundesliga team with a Real Madrid centre-back and goalkeeper. My Bundesliga team isn't bad. It's not great. Mukiele's nice. Bellarabi's nice. Coman and Kramaric are there. But I just don't have many Bundesliga players, unfortunately, man. So, I don't think it's on the cards for me anytime particularly too soon to be making a Bundesliga team. We then had Henry says, hey, Nep, love the content. Just asking, do you recommend icon crafting and what's the best method? I know Nick does a great job of crafting. Nick28, he does a great job of crafting. He spends a lot of time doing bronze packs, selling everything that sells and everything else putting into silver upgrade player packs, putting those silver upgrades into gold upgrades, those gold upgrades into player pick packs, and those player pick packs into other areas, and that's your grind, right? And or putting your bronzes into silver, silvers into golds, golds into the gold 2 player packs, the gold 2 players, getting the big cards and putting them in, that's your grind, right? Or as what I know Nick does quite a lot is I think he runs the Libertadores quite a lot. It's not cheap and you have to buy a fair few, but you get plenty of the players back. The silvers sell quite well and he's stacking some golds up, right? So you can do that. But what EA have done this year specifically, and they were leading into it a little bit last year, but this year specifically, is they've made crafting unbelievably inefficient to the point where Nick spends literally like 12 to 14 hours a day on FIFA to get to what he's got. I would not recommend. I would not recommend that for anyone. Even if you make a living off of this game, I wouldn't recommend that for you. It's like at the end of the day, this is a video game. It's just not worth it, right? And when it comes to having fun with cards and stuff, you can always play with cards in draft. Just cost 15k to enter, and you will make your money back on every draft so long as you're shrewd with when you sell your cards, right? I've proven it over and over and over. Doesn't matter if you lose in the first round, second round, win the final, lose the final, you can make coins so long as you're smart with when you sell your cards, right? So you can always play with the best players whenever you want in draft. It's also important to note, in my opinion, that grinding for the player, like the search, it's almost like the pursuit of happiness, right? Spending, let's say, 3 or 4 weeks grinding to buy a Team of the Year Ronaldo, I promise you, when you get that Team of the Year Ronaldo and you play a game with him, you will think, well, damn, that was a waste of time. Even if he's insane and scores 10 goals, you will think that wasn't worth all of those weeks of my life of grinding. Or let's say you grind, you grind and craft an icon. Now, let's say you get that Fernando Torres after spending 2 weeks grinding and crafting and grinding and crafting and grinding and crafting, and then you get Fernando Torres. Even if he takes you to your best ever FUT Champs finish, you'll look back on that and think that just wasn't worth it. And the reason why it wasn't worth it, and the reason why it isn't worth it more so than ever before, first of all, gameplay is just terrible yet again. But that aside, you are now way, way better off just either playing the game and selling everything. That week that we did that, we proved full well you can make so many coins from doing that. And it's, certainly something that would be a little bit better for us to do. You are better opening 5k packs and selling, kind of like selling what you get out of those, or again, just being smart with how and when you sell things. You're better off doing that, or you're better off just flipping cards and trading. Like, for all the coins that Nick28 is going to make, for all the packs that he's got saved, for all the players he's got in his club, if he went fully liquid, had all those packs saved up, and so on and so forth, for all of that, right, I guarantee you, if he applied that same amount of time and effort into trading instead, he would have tens of millions of coins and would just be able to buy the Team of the Year straight away. Now, of course, everyone gets out of the game what they're fun. I'm not saying Nick's done it wrong. Nick's done it his way, right? What I would say is, don't get caught into this trap of thinking that you have to grind and craft and craft, because by the time you get to that point where you've got that Fernando Torres, or you've got that Fernando Hierro or you've got whoever it is you may be crafting towards, they'll be outdated. They won't be good enough. I look at João Felix. Now, João Felix, we spent about 400,000 coins worth of coins and assets on, right? And in short, if I'm being honest with myself, was it worth it? No, it bloody wasn't. And the reason why it wasn't worth it is because at the time, it was a good deal. Ooh, 400k for João Felix. He's super meta. You know, he fits the team. We got that Herrera card who strong links to him. He's scored some goals for us. He's got some assists for us. He fits into our team well. Brilliant. But I promise you now, if you gave me the opportunity to take those coins back instead, I'd take those coins back and I'd get rid of João Felix. Now, and again, he's been good for us, but since we've crafted him, how long have we had him for? Like a month now. We've only played 64 games with him. That's terrible. That's not value. There's no value in that at all. Now he's got a good return. What's he got there? 78 goal contributions in 64 games. And when I look at this team and I look at these two, Herrera and João Felix, this is a card that I'm 100% happy with. Because even though when his SBC first came out and I was like, man, 120k for an 84 rated Herrera, Atletico Madrid, I don't think we're even certain to go through, or I can't remember what the group was like, but I was like, man, this card is a bit meh, it's a bit too expensive. There's other cards similar. This card now has potential to get up to like an 88 or an 89 for 100k, and he's brilliant in game. And so I sit here and think for 100k or so, a card's not a problem. For 400k, what I feel now is I feel obliged to use this card. I feel like I have to have him in my team. Even though he is good, he is very good, I will still sit there and think I would take those coins back in a heartbeat. I would take the coins. I mean, we've talked about it to a high degree. I would even take the coins back. Like when we got Dalglish, ooh, I was happy. I was like, yes, a big icon. Let's go. Who cares? I'd rather have those coins back. What was it? 500k, 600k for the icon SBCs. We did 3 of them. Give me that 1.5 million coins back right now. Put it in my coin balance right now. I'd have almost 2 million coins. I'd have 2 million coins and a Ronaldo, which I could sell Ronaldo. I'd have over 3 million coins. Now you're sitting there thinking, just off of those SBCs alone, give me that João Felix coins back as well. I'm close to 4 million coins, right? And those players don't change my life. With those 4 million coins, I could just buy the Team of the Year attacker. Boom, job done. So I think I want to work on, between now and Team of the Year, Project Team of the Year. I don't know if I showed you the packs that we've got. I've only got 2 packs saved so far. We are going to grind and grow. We've got a premium gold players pack and a mega pack. I'm going to grind draft hard. I've got some rivals to play. I don't have any objectives to do. There's no SBCs I want to do. So once I get rivals out of the way, I think I've actually got a draft set up already. Yeah, I have. I built it already. I haven't played any games with it yet, but I'm going to grind draft, and I'm going to have my packs and have my fun at Team of the Year. Outside of that, everything's getting sold. I am investing in something. So somebody in the comment section actually said, oh, he's mass investing in UCL cards. I have invested in some UCL cards. That is what I have, right? UCL cards, some of them I accidentally bid on for too much, but 650, 700 coins, like these are just bargain prices, right? 650 coins for this Nemanja Matic. I could discard him for 605 coins or whatever. So it's like relatively risk-free. But I stopped investing in these. And you might ask, one of the responses was, why? Why would you invest in UCL cards? And that is exactly why. When there is no reason to invest in something, you can rest assured that is the best time to invest in it, because they will be at an all-time low. And EA do a great job throughout the year of making use of cards randomly for no reason. They'll just release a day, and when UCL comes back, they'll release an SBC. These might go up to 4 or 5k, and I've got loads of them sat there. But the reason why I stopped was because there are other better investment opportunities where I'd rather put my coins into. And I have, so far, I've got 200,000 coins into something. I hope I can put the rest of the 500k that I've got into that thing as well, and then be able to flip that and turn it into, I'm hoping that I had about 750k liquid. I'm hoping to turn that into about 2 million from the flips, from the investments. Yeah, what the plan is playing rivals to 14. Sorry, rivals to rank 1, saving those ultimate packs. And I'm going to take untradables as well from this point onwards, because I just want as many packs as possible for Team of the Year. Grinding any objective, saving the packs. It's all going to be about saving packs from this point onwards. I'm not going to be opening really any packs. I'll do my red player picks from Foot Champs. Obviously, we won't have any this week because I've got to do it. And I'll open packs when, like, if I record a Draft to Glory episode, I'll open the packs for the Draft to Glory part of the episode. I'll still grind 5k packs because, as I said before, I mean, we made profit out of those 2 5k packs we opened, mostly because we got a striker to centre forward card that sold for like 3.5k. That brings us 35% of 10k back just like that, right? So the consumables are a good spot to be able to constantly sell, to the point where it's worth opening 5k packs. And again, it comes down to, so long as you sell the items when there is value in selling the items, you will make hay, and that's fine. But we can get our fix out of 5k packs. But in terms of menu grinding, EA have done a great job of killing it. Like, not killing it and like, yeah, they're killing it. They've literally killed it. Like, menu grinding is pointless. So from today until Team of the Year, we're going to be grinding draft a lot, saving packs a lot, playing games a lot. We've got, like, I'm going to do all objectives still that come out. We're going to make sure we get to 14 champs wins, Div 1, Rank 1, save those packs. I'm not going to go back into squad battles. It's a waste of time. I'd rather put that time into draft. And I'm going to open all, I think I told you guys anyway, I'm going to open all 7.5 and 5k packs that I get from draft, and I'll save everything else. And the idea is to hopefully have about 2 to 3 million coins worth of packs saved for Team of the Year. Do I pack a Team of the Year? Who cares, right? But I should also hopefully have a few million coins in coins. Well, with Ronaldo, what I've got in the club and stuff, we're already at over 2 million coins. So hopefully we'll be at like 4 to 5 million coins as a bare minimum for Team of the Year, plus 100 plus good packs. And the grind is going to be hard, but in terms of what Henry was talking about with crafting an icon and what's the best method and stuff, I genuinely believe that the best way to play this game right now, and I think it has been throughout this year in total, I think the best way to play this game is literally to play the game and not to sit there and spend too much time in menus or too much time just trading, investing. You can get so many cool things from just playing the game. There's so many packs on offer from playing the game. There's so many coins on offer from playing the game. And because the market price of low-end cards has been at an all-time high at constant points throughout the year, you make so many coins from the tradable packs that you get that I genuinely believe it's the way forwards. The last comment for today, I was going to play a Rivals game today, but we have been rambling on for such a long time, is from Beta AMF. He says, your front line is just remarkable, but to be honest, your small size centre-backs are the real problem. They are far from meta. First of all, I 100% disagree. Second of all, Chiellini is one of my centre-backs, and he's 6'2". Koundé is the other one of my centre-backs. He is 5'10", but I promise you he is top tier. Herrera was also being used for me at centre-back. He's 6'1". Jesus Navas doesn't play at centre-back for me. He plays at CDM, so I don't know if people have seen the way my team lines up at the moment. But we are... I'm not on fast build. I'll go off of that. I was me trying something out that I just didn't like at all. We are set up like this. So we have Chiellini and Koundé at centre-back. Jesus Navas, Herrera, Del P, and João Felix in the midfield. Ronaldo and Lewandowski up front. Now, to say centre-back size is a real problem, the reason why it's not is because crossing isn't overpowered in this FIFA. Doesn't matter. You could have 5-foot centre-backs. Doesn't matter. You can't... The crossing is broken in this FIFA, but has nothing to do with height. You could have 2 7-foot defenders. But because those whipped, driven crosses are what's broken, you probably rarely concede from headers from crosses. And if you do concede from headers from crosses, there'll be uncontested headers where it's like you've pulled your defender out, the cross goes to the back post and the guy's there just to nod it in. Doesn't matter how tall your defenders are, they're never getting that. Mostly you'll concede crosses from the end with volleys, right? Because the cross is a lower cross. Height makes no difference. Listen, I played over 1,000 games of FIFA already this game cycle. I think I can safely say from my own perspective and my own experience that having short centre-backs hasn't influenced my play negatively in any way at all. So what have we got here? So for friendlies, this Ajax friendly is still bugged, guys. I just can't do it. Like, I don't know if EA are ever going to fix it, but I can't do it. Otherwise, I would go and do it. And other than that, we've got, a few milestones. We will chalk these off by Team of the Year as well. 9 co-op wins, for a rare players pack. Next time there's a squad battles objective that I have to do, I might go and get like Channy and do that with him so we can get that. Life at friendlies will be close to 300 by the time Team of the Year comes. Scoring 200, I only need 30 more. That's two more weekend leagues for an ultimate pack. That's perfect timing for Team of the Year. Obviously, this we don't care about, no pack there, and I'm never going to get there unless I don't know, unless I pay someone to come on my account for like 4 hours a day and try and get through like what would that get? About 16 games a day. Even then, 16 games a day, you need. I suppose you need 10 days, wouldn't you? Yeah, 10 days would do it. 10 or 12 days, maybe. I don't really want to bring anyone on the account for the sake of an ultimate pack. It's just not worth it. That'll just happen naturally. Maybe that'll be for like team of the season or whatever. So those packs will be saved. And then, as I say, I think for icon swaps, when they come out on Friday, the new tokens, we're going to get this, and this for Team of the Year. So our Team of the Year haul, I think I've got at least three more Rivals Rank 1 rewards and those other ultimate packs. So I'll have 8 ultimate packs for Team of the Year. No, 9 with one of the objectives. And that alone is over 1 million coins worth of packs. So yeah, we should have 3 or 4 million coins worth of packs saved. But anyway, guys, that's going to be the end for today. So there was our party bag at the start, and I ended up just discussing a lot today. Hopefully you enjoyed it though. I appreciate you all, appreciate you watching and all that. And yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow where we will have some Rivals gameplay and maybe some draft gameplay as well, actually. But for now, I'm out. Peace.